What's up, guys? GP here, 9 a.m. smoke session. I told you guys I would be back. It is 9:03 a.m. I am officially on live. I made it closer to 9 a.m. than I have been able to recently. Recently, I've been reading this furious, cool book about Richard Pryor while I've been smoking. Sorry about that. But I'm excited to get on this live stream with you guys this morning. Excited for another Monday, another week. Always love the start of the week, so I want to start the week off right. Chilling with you guys. One point that I did want to bring up is that Dispensary 33 out here is being sold here in Illinois to this company out of Miami. Another huge MSO acquisition to $55 million. So it seems like businesses out here just growing them to sell them to other out-of-state MSO organizations. Because to get that first license, all you had to do was be from here, get it set up, get started, have enough funding at the beginning, and you can sell it off. So it's going to be interesting how these MSO acquisitions start to happen over the next few years. And as the cannabis industry opens up, and if these new states that are going to be legalizing weed are just going to be more subsidiaries of all these fucking MSOs. Because if that's the case, that will suck, but it'll just be reality. And I'm thinking that's how America does shit. So this is clogged. So I hope you guys did have a good weekend. Hope you guys are ready to get the week started. I know a lot of people be having angst or not want to get the week started, but what better way of getting the week started than by having a smoke session, you know? I should have unclogged this bowl before, but I was a little bit late getting to the live stream this morning. But earlier than usual. I can't complain. I'm pretty sure it's pretty fucking cold out here, so I'll probably be spending most of my time indoors. I guess regardless of cold or not, I spend most of my time in here editing and shit like that. But if you guys have any fun plans this week, please feel free to shout them out in the comments. I like to live vicariously through you guys. I don't be doing too much other than making content, smoking and chilling and working and shit. So if you guys do have anything positive this week, any birthdays this week or anything like that, feel free. Hopefully a birthday would be positive. Feel free to comment that as well. 25 degrees, yeah, Anthony. It's cold out here. It'd be cold and windy, but it looks like it's about to be a decently nice and sunny day. So I can't complain too much about that because at least it's not like overcast and nasty or anything. I gotta clean these bowls. I have like so many different ones, but they smell like alcohol because if you guys have any ideas for something I should do on these 9 a.m. smoke sessions, I am all ears also because I do want to find a way to make these unique. I do want to get on here every single day too and hang out with you guys and smoke with you guys and stuff like that. But I also don't want people to be bored. From Geneva, Illinois, I have no idea where that is, Anthony. I just moved out to Chicago, so I'm going to be real with you. I have no idea where Geneva is. You'd have to ask somebody that's like more familiar with the state because I don't know what the only cities I even know about out here might be Springfield and Peoria and Champaign, where the college is. Champaign, whatever, however you pronounce that shit. But BG, I hope you are having a good morning as well. Good morning. I'm smoking on some, what is it name? Georgia pie this morning. Some more Georgia pie. It has been kind of an indica, so I don't know how much I'll have because I do have a good amount of shit to get done today. But no, Anthony, I'm from down south. I'm not currently down south. I'm currently in Chicago. That's where I live. but I am from down south. I recently moved up and relocated in Chicago. So now I'll pack a couple bong bowls with you guys. Sorry the bong wasn't clean. The bowl wasn't clean before I got on. I just didn't realize how dirty it was. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Dude, what's wrong with me? How do I never have a lighter in here? Smoking channel, no lighter in here. 1 second. I'm ashamed at my unpreparedness. But I'm back. Duh, it's Dub. Oh, Dub, I'm about to be hitting the bong right now. Oh, yeah, that is my lighter graveyard. So when I travel, I can buy lighters from different places. It's like mementos or whatever. And so I try to keep them all the way until they're finished or whatever. And then they go in the lighter graveyard. I got 15 in there right now. Yeah, all those lighters are dead. That's where lighters go when they die. Hence, the lighter graveyard. It's a cheap way to buy something as I travel. And it's something useful. Because even like when I get t-shirts from a place, it's like, yeah, I might wear it, I might not. But I've realized like hats, lighter is the way to go for me. Not a ritual, guys. It's not rich. Because I bought some pieces too. The other day I smoked that lion bowl I have. It's like a pipe that's shaped like a lion. And that I got in Jackson Hole, Mississippi. Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Last year at a smoke shop, which they didn't have too many of them in Jackson for real. But that's where I got that from. Tidbits, good morning. Appreciate you tuning in for the morning smoke session. I'm just chilling, planning out video for today, planning out what I'm going to do, planning out content for the week as well. Trying to keep it even, see if anybody on here had any ideas of what I should talk about or anything like that, because I am definitely open to ideas. And economics, I'm doing good. I can't complain, really. I really can't. This is a big week for me. I mean, bills to do this week. Is that not big for everybody? I don't know, you guys. Maybe you guys are a lot richer than me, but bills every month are just like, yeah. But it's a blessing to be able to pay them for sure. I'm starting a list of possible content to make it easy for me. Nice, tidbits. I have a list too. For sure. I have content ideas. And a lot of content that I don't know if people will like, because obviously mostly I do reviews and talk about weed shit, but there's just some topics that aren't really about that, which probably won't get too many views, but I like making some content that's just like something I want to make. You know, I don't know if everybody will like it. I don't know if everybody will want to watch it, but some stuff that's not really cannabis related, but some stuff that I still care about, I want to make videos about. Ron, what's good? Good morning. Noah, appreciate it. simple bong. I got my bigger one up there, but I need to clean it some more. But happy Monday morning to you guys. Does up? I run a good amount. I'm into snowboarding, into biking. Read a good amount of books. More straight up like video production stuff, to where it could be weed related, but just video production in general. But those are most of the things that I'm probably into right now. Economics, not enough. Not enough economics. But mostly, my life is pretty simple right now. I like to read. I've started to play a few video games, running, and then making content. But my hobby isn't making money. Like, that's legit, like, what's fun to me. But I like comedy a lot, like stand-up comedy and stuff like that. That's also a lane that I want to explore some and learn how to write and stuff like that. Yeah, tidbits, but nobody wants to listen to me because I don't have enough good videos. Like, I'm starting to do more like commercials and more like personal video production stuff. But even how much time I have to do all of it with doing these videos, which is an excuse because I do have some time, but I really want to partner up with some people too and learn more about how to do commercials and how to do video production and stuff. Because I don't know if you guys follow me on IG and stuff, but I do a few commercials, stuff like that. I try out different stuff, but definitely don't have the confidence to like do it consistently or anything like that. I got you in economics. The house I'm in is definitely pretty old out here in Chicago. But yeah, so earlier I was talking a little bit about how Dispensary 33, which is the original dispensary out here in Chicago, and it being sold to a Miami-based MSO cannabis company or whatever. This cannabis market's insane, bro. People are not gonna want to stay in it. These bigger companies are just gonna start buying up these smaller ones, and Amazon gonna buy them all. Economics, yeah. My lack of hobbies just sucks too. My lack of hobbies and lack of friends. If I'm being real, I just don't know enough people out here yet. But I need to join a running group or biking group, something like that. Just be disciplined with my time and really make sure I take time out of the day to meet people and go do shit, which I plan on doing here soon. I might even get a part-time job out here just to meet some people. Fuck. Because it used to be easy when you were just trying to meet women, but I don't know, like now that that's not really an option anymore. It's kind of tougher to meet people now, but I'm about to get into it more. I got to, because I'm tired of sitting in this bitch doing nothing. I got you, and I'm gonna see millions of people live by what I do. Millions of people, so I got to just meet more. It's definitely not other people's fault. It's all my fault. I be working too much. When I'm not working, I just be like, bro, not being social enough for sure. Like I was thinking, like I don't think I've been to a club since I was 18. I went to like 2 in Lubbock or something like that, but not that the club's the best way to go about meeting people, but even like being social and going out and shit like that, I don't be trying to do that shit, bro. And I need to do more of it. Ever since I got a girlfriend, I've never known a reason why to. Like, if I can't meet women, why am I even going out? And I still feel that way, but I just got to learn to break through that, I guess. In solitary. I'm dead. I dead ass be in solitary confinement. And the weed, the only thing that make the solitary okay. Otherwise, I don't know what I would do, to be honest. And I don't know if that's a good thing. I really don't know if that's a good thing, but I'd be in solitary confinement. Yeah, I don't do clubs at all, tidbits. But I want to do something social. I guess I just gotta find, but like, how am I gonna go about meeting like other guys to hang out with and shit like that? I gotta get a job. For real, I gotta get some type of job or something like that. Cause right now I sit in my 6x6 cell, smoke weed and watch YouTube. Oh my goodness. But dead ass. That's what I do. Yeah, Ron, when quarantine happened, not much changed in my life. Not much changed. I still went to work, still hung out. Especially I was in Houston, so I had people to hang out with. But hanging out with the same people that I used to, or whatever. Yeah, tidbits. I've been a loner for some years now, and I probably will be forever. And I'm okay with that. I've accepted that. If you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to run your own business, if you want to do stuff on your own, you have like being lonely comes a part of it. Especially if you don't have like childhood friends that are gonna be there like with that shit. Like loneliness is a part of it. So it is what it is. Z Shred, that's why I do these live streams. Shit, a lot of reason because I know a lot of people don't have somebody to smoke with. And if I could be that person to be able to smoke with and I can have other people to smoke with, why not do it? You know? Why not do it? I be getting bored smoking alone all the time. I like having good conversation, talking about interesting stuff. Even this stuff we're talking about, because this is something that a lot of people deal with. A lot of people in relationships, a lot of people outside of relationships, like that shit still gets lonely. If you're with one other person forever, or always, or just with yourself always, that still can get lonely. So it's nice to have. Right now, I have 11 people on the smoke session right now, and I am happy you guys are joining me. I got you on. Yeah, even when I was in college, I was in college back in like 2017, 2018, and I just did one more semester in person. Other than that, everything was online. I went to college for one semester, like just online. And that's when I really saw. I was like, damn. And I had a job at that point, like an in-person job. So at that point, it was like I had good friends from that, and I was like in the position to meet women back then and stuff. Now it's just I have to adjust and find a new way as I get older and as I like mature and shit like that. Because if I do plan on getting married one day, which up in the air, but if I do plan on like getting married one day, I have to figure out how to be lonely for real. Because marriage is a lonely endeavor for men. But maybe I'm looking at it as a pessimist. I think I'm pretty optimistic though. It's just realistic, like real shit, like shit you got to deal with as you get older. Tidbits, I'm home like all the time too. Shanetta, what's good? Good morning. Yeah, tidbits. I feel you. A lot of people like the working to remote shit. Like we're about to learn as history moves forward. Like some of it's good, some of it's not so good. But regardless, I'm not upset with where my life's at. You just the grass will always be greener on the other side, and also just try to have fun in the situation that I'm in, or the situation that you find yourself in life sometimes. It just kind of is what it is. And there's sacrifices that have to be made regardless of where you're at in life. I got you, Z-Shred. Yeah, like hanging out with you guys is the only motivation. I don't make any money live streaming. I've gotten one donation on Cash App ever. It's not like I'm coming on here to make any type of money. Like for real, any type of money. I'm just on here, just hanging out, smoking and shit. For sure, economics. For sure. That's why I got to join like a running club or something like that. I got to join a running club because I don't have a nice enough bike to be a part of like a bike group, but I can definitely be in a running group. I might try to go to one of those meetings this week, even though it's going to be 20s. But I like running in the cold overall. I can't complain about it. I like running in the cold more than I like running in the hot, actually. Ron, that's just real shit. There's some things in this life that you just have to take them as they come, or take them as what they are and then adjust, try to make the most of the situation. So right now I gotta go join a running club. I gotta go. If I was in the South, maybe try to do master swimming, but running clubs is the only good thing for me right now because it's free. Like, I'm not trying to pay either to be like a part of some club that I don't have time to be a part of all the time and shit. It's nice running something. You go on the street, shit, you gonna make me pay? All right, I'll just join you on the concrete. I'll just merge with the group. Weren't you the guy at the shop that was about to run with us? Oh no, that wasn't me. I just happened to be running by. I saw this shop one day. Yeah, I like the cold dynamics. I don't mind the cold too much. Put you in a different headspace for sure. Shit, on Twitch live stream. That's wild, dude. But yeah, the 9 a.m. smoke session seems to be going well. I'm gonna definitely keep doing it. Keep having you guys come join me, smoking with you guys in the morning. 20-30 minute session. Tidbits. I watch a couple on YouTube. I'll catch a little bit of Lad, depending on who's on there. I'll watch a little bit of Joe Rogan, depending on who's on there. I'll watch Drink Champs, depending on who's on there. A little bit of Hot Boxing with Tyson, but still not that much. I'm making so much content, honestly, that I don't have a ton of time. Because, like, if I'm watching a video, like if you're writing or something, you listen to a podcast on the side. If I'm editing a video, like, I'm talking in the video and shit while somebody else is talking, so. And I gotta take a trip soon too. I just moved, but I'm trying to plan a snowboard trip for this winter because I'd like to do a trip too. That makes sense, Jared. Quan, what's good? Hydration check. That ass, I've been needing it. Especially in the cold weather where you don't sweat as much. Like in fucking Houston, you always moist. Skin always moist, like you damn near halfway sweating at all times. Out here when it's like cold and shit, don't think about drinking water close to as much. That's what's up, Tidbit. I need some water right now. Speaking of it, hope you guys have a good week, though. For real, I hope you guys get the shit done that you want to get done. I hope you have the fun you want to have. And I hope you grow as a person, I guess. Shit, and that's all I can hope for all of us. And I hope that next week those bills don't hurt you too bad. I know how bills be. They be hurting bad. They be hurting really bad. Sometimes not so bad. They said my student loan's about to come back. I don't have anything positive to say about that. I just don't want them to come back. I probably will live stream Thanksgiving. I have no family out here. That sounded so bleak, but I had no family out here. I've missed a lot of Thanksgiving now I think about it. I can honestly say I operate outside of the norm so much that being around family gets weird when people are trying to like push you back as the norm. I don't like breaking my mindset and my goals for even time periods, like I don't like how you go back to family and you have to act like I have a normal job or something like that. I don't know, changing the way I talk about stuff, being questioned about stuff I do or whatever. I'd rather just like stay away a lot of times. And that's just the type of person I am, because when I don't just believe in like allowing somebody who doesn't support what you do because of whatever feelings to like even be around me for real. And that's regardless of like family or a friend, or I guess a quote unquote friend or anything like that for real. And I'm actually very, very strict about that. 25 a month, Ron. I'm about to tell them people I can't afford what I was paying before. I don't even know if I can or not, but I'm gonna tell them I can't afford it. But I'll probably be on Thanksgiving. If y'all want to have a stoner Thanksgiving fucking smoke session or some shit like that. More than likely. But yeah, the student loans coming back in January. I'm like, fuck, ain't nobody getting a motherfucking Christmas present from me. I guess goddamn Joe Biden's about to be getting a Christmas present from me and from all of us when we start paying these monthly student loans back. Like not having a car, I don't even know how people have cars. Cars are so fucking expensive. And I got in a wreck a couple years ago. So like my insurance is like ungodly high to where I'm like, how do people have cars? I have no interest in having a car, so I don't try to adjust it. But people be having literally like extra jobs, extra incomes just to support a car. And I'd be, fuck no, bro. You know, a scholarship nice year. That's a blessing. I took the fucking bait and did a 4-year university with loans like a fucking idiot. Smoke session on. That's what's up. Ron, I had the Harold's Honey Hot. I be getting the $9 two goddamn thighs and 2 legs or something like that, and some fries for like $9-10. That's what I've gotten the last couple of times from Harold, just to get my best bang for my buck. Yeah, Jared, exactly. Like the family can make Thanksgiving uncomfortable. And if you can get past that, we're celebrating genocide, you get from like, all right, we're celebrating genocide. All right, we're America, so we'll get past that. You go from celebrating genocide to then I have to go see people that may or may not actually like me, but we're connected blood. Okay, we get to that point. And then you get to eating good food after you've gotten past the genocide, and then you've gotten past that the people in the room hopefully like you. And then you get to the point like hopefully there's enough mac and cheese left. Because last time I went, I was late, I think, and there was like hardly, because I was probably smoking weed, and there's hardly any mac and cheese when I got there. And I'm sitting here, so I ignored the genocide. I ignored the fact that these people are about to make me uncomfortable. And now there's no mac and cheese. Sheesh. Insane. I'm sitting here fucked up. I'm sitting here fucked up. What am I supposed to do? I have no idea, Tyler. I'm not in Texas, to be real. Exactly, Ron. Like, if I got to smoke and chill, if it was like comfortable, but now it's just like it feels forced. I went to the last one. I missed the last like 3 or 4 before that, though. Because I really be talking to people that want to talk to me. They be talking to me consistently. You know, we be talking like on a decently consistent basis. Other people, I just figured like maybe we're not supposed to be talking too much. Yeah, 6 years, 6 months to a year for sure. They finna have for the Delta 8, but I think they'll be okay. I'm sure y'all be watching my stream like, damn, what is this kid like? What is this? I like conversation, bro. I like real, genuine conversation. That's actually one of the few things in life I actually like. Because so much of this stuff, I feel like that we get fed in life is like a facade. You know, it's like this isn't even legit. This isn't real human connection. 12? Shit, Ron, y'all triple. Y'all triple. And also, I'm young, you know, maybe as an older person, I'll have different views. I respect that I'll change as I get older. But the type of focus that I have to have right now, that to get through some of the things I have to get through and figure out and stuff like that, that focus can't be broken for like almost anything. And that's just real shit. Yeah, Tyler, however it happens, if it has to happen over the phone, if it has to happen through text, whatever medium, as long as it's like genuine, I'm cool with it. And economics, it's not even like problems. It's just real shit. It's not even that it's a problem. It's like realistically, what's the best situation for me to be in for my mind right now? You know? And that's just like what it is. That's literally just what it is. What is healthy for my personal mind right now. Appreciate you guys joining me and having a good session this morning. Sometimes people don't get on and talk about shit. Y'all in this are talking about some real shit. That's what's up. That's dope. And because even shit is crazy, like with friends, family, cousins, like shit be going through so many different phases, you know, especially because I be moving. So like I be there and be tough with somebody, like hanging out all the time, and then on and off sometimes because I be moving away and coming back and shit. But it's interesting seeing how family and friends and relationships like evolve as you get older. And Charlie, what's good? Ron, I agree depending on who you are. Yeah, depending on who you are. Because I do feel like I was told the truth a little bit earlier than some of my counterparts. And not even necessarily told the truth, but forced to face some truths faster than other people are. Some people just have to hit reality hits them earlier. You know, like some women have to face reality earlier than they would hit me. Some people in other situations, like, but when reality hits you, it can like shake you a little bit sometimes because of so much of like fake shit that's been fed us for real. Tyler, I'm glad. I'm glad we had to have some good conversation. Travel on the highway with it. I understand, Jared. I completely understand. I haven't had a CBD vape in so long, Charlie. For what I need it for, I don't know. Like I bought one when I was at like really had pain or something like that. But to be real, probably not. I probably wouldn't buy a CBD vape too much. But it's not what I need. That doesn't mean that they don't have a use case, but it's just not what I need. And then I'll make some of that was like that for me too. Some of it was like that for me too. There's a fine line between no sugarcoating and like I watched the explained episode on Netflix yesterday about brainwashing, but there's a fine line between like brainwashing and being raised in a certain light, you know? Because some parent could call it like this is real life, but they're really just brainwashing you to think how they think. I read a lot about that, like how thought processes develop and stuff like that. And not to say I'm some expert on it or anything like that, but it's something that interests me, like what somebody would consider real and what somebody would consider like harsh reality. That might not be like. Sometimes I'm talking to Nicole about reality shit, and I have to be like, "Fuck." She's like a light skinned Hispanic woman. I'm a dark black male. My reality is probably a lot more fucked up. And she has some shit in her life that's a lot more fucked up that she would have to face as a danger being who she is, you know? So it's crazy our different perspectives when it's like, because I'll tell her some shit that's like straight to me or like straight up, like, of course somebody would think like this, but I'm like, I'm coming from a black young male that the world doesn't care about at the end of the day, if we're really like talking in the grand scheme of things. So she's just coming from her perspective. So there's some things that it's just interesting hearing what other people feel, how other people feel about stuff. Because everybody's reality is their own, you know. And some people's reality really isn't their own. It's kind of what they've been taught, but still, everybody's reality is like what they're experiencing at that time. Y'all should watch that show Explained on Netflix, though, if y'all haven't. I watched the episode. I didn't even really want to watch the episode about brainwashing yesterday, but Nicole was like, let's watch that one. I was like, all right, fuck it. Let's watch it. And so I watched that. It's actually very interesting. Like, if you, I mean, it all comes down to who you surround yourself with. If you put yourself around people who think a certain type of way, like, that rabbit hole can like take your life up for real, take it away. So new to it all. I got you, Charlie. I mean, the Delta 8 one's going to have much higher effects in CBD always, in terms of just what you're going to feel. They say CBD is about what you don't feel, not what you feel. That's what I've heard about CBD. I feel you, Charlie. Let me know if you have any more questions. Anonymics, I can agree with that. I can agree with that because a certain amount is like say please and thank you every time somebody gives you something. That's brainwashing at the end of the day, but I wouldn't say it's negative brainwashing. Say hello to people every time you walk into this room, or I'm going to slap you. You're going to say hello every single time. And to this day, I'll say hello every single time, you know? And so that's positive brainwashing at the end of the day. So I can agree with that. There's fine lines between all this stuff. And it can happen so quickly because kids are only kids for, I mean, it's literally definite. Kids are only kids for like 5, you know, to where they're just so they're obviously impressionable after that, like very, very impressionable. But like where that base foundation stuff's getting laid is like early 5, 6 years old. You got 5, 6 year window to do some right shit, or you gonna fuck it up. That's literally just how it is. Appreciate you tuning in from Twitch Mental. I'm guessing that's what that is. Guys, it's been 40 minutes. I appreciate this. This was a very nice smoke session. I plan on coming on every day, 9 a.m. Join me for the morning smoke session. I need to get some posters, some more posters. I have this Travis Scott one here right now, but people hate him, I guess, now. I got a couple around. I got a Bob Marley one up there, but none of them are in view of the camera. So I'm going to get some new posters. And we'll see what we talk about tomorrow. Appreciate it, guys.